What is the highest tower in the world and has its own color as well as 16 million different illumination patterns? If you guessed the Tokyo Skytree, you're correct. The Tokyo Skytree took 4 years to build, and its careful construction yielded a unique building that can transmit effective TV and radio signals and simultaneously serve as a tourist attraction site. I'm sure you guys are all familiar with the Tokyo Skytree because we live in Tokyo, and today we will examine it more in depth, first explaining the architectural design, its main purpose, and finally the features that make the tower truly its own. If you look on this graph, you can see all the way on the right that the Tokyo Skytree is the highest tower in the world at 634 meters. And its counterpart, the Tokyo Tower, is only 333. So the first architectural design feature is actually inspired by an ancient building called the pagoda. The way this works, you can see in the graph, is the center column keeps the center of gravity stable. So in its earthquake-prone environment, it keeps it so the stories are never parallel to each other, because if they were, it would make the center of gravity turn either to the left or to the right, which would topple the building. This is a good architectural design because some of these ancient buildings still stand and date back to 618 to 906 Common Era, according to an article written by Manish Prabhuni. Another architectural design feature is the oil damper system that is actually inspired by Apollo 11 by NASA. In the graph you can see that the center part of Tokyo Tower is the most flexible, and through the center of it is the core column, and the circle part of the graph shows that the core column is in the center, and between the core column and the exterior part of the building, that's where the oil dampers lay. This works so that the ground is shaking during an earthquake at a faster speed, but the oil dampers keep it so that the building is moving at a slower speed, and it kind of cancels out the vibrations and reduces the shock by 50%. These safety features ensure that no one is in danger in or around the tower. And according to the Tokyo Skytree website, Atsuyo Konishi, a structural engineer, states that the vibration control system is a unique system for the Tokyo Skytree and is the first one in the world. So with these design features, 4 years and 65 billion yen later, it is one of the most popular attraction sites in Japan. When the building first opened to the public in May of 2012, people waited in line to make reservations as much as a week in advance. The building includes the famous 360-degree observation decks, as well as shopping centers and even the Sumida Aquarium. Most of the profits come from these attractions and not its main purpose, the broadcasting site. So the whole reason that this tower was built in the first place was to broadcast 9 television channels and 5 radio broadcast centers. All of these channels and stations are owned by NHK, which I'm sure you're familiar with if you have AFM. Before the Tokyo Skytree, the Tokyo Tower used to do this job, but because it's so small, the buildings eventually became taller, and so it interfered with the radio signals. But wait, there's more. The Skytree is truly a unique building that you won't be able to see anywhere else. It has its own patented color called Skytree White that is inspired by a traditional Japanese indigo color spectrum. It's this color all the way on the left, and it's the lightest shade of the indigo. It also has 16 million different illumination patterns, and the main ones that it displays are Aiki and Miyabi. These are some other ones, and because all the lights are LED, they're both eco-friendly and easy to change patterns. The Tokyo Skytree is designed with such craftsmanship that there is no other building like it in the world. Even though most of us know the Skytree, and some of us have even been, there's more than meets the eye. The Tokyo Skytree took 4 years to build, and its careful construction yielded a unique building that can transmit effective TV and radio signals, and simultaneously serve as an attraction site. Next time you go to the Skytree, watch local television or listen to radio stations, think about all the hard work and dedication that has gone into making the landmark and why it's so much more than a broadcast site. Thank you.